Hi, everybody. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Welcome to Coffee with Kim Boggle. I'm Kim Boggle, and this is coffee. Coffee. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Of course, this is Coffee with Kim Boggle, a Cosm production filmed live here in my home at Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium. Are you excited?
I am.
Another fun-filled episode for mothers and mothers at heart, or, you know, mother truckers, whatever. Mom's with me as always. Mama Kim. Hey, Mom.
Hey.
How are you?
Wonderful.
A little roasty, I guess.
No.
Because you were out last night, weren't you?
No.
Speak loud ugh so the people at home can hear your guilt.
I wasn't out
Your filth.
last night.
You were so... I put you in your car, Kim. Yes, you were. Okay, anyway, Mackenzie's with us, too. Hopefully we'll get some truth out of her. How you doing, Mackenzie?
I'm fine.
Pound me out. Beautiful. Also with me is my sister, Dawn, and this guy named Kyle. How are you, Kyle?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Oh, do you hear that deep voice? Kyle may or may not be the most attractive man that's ever been in this kitchen. Yeah, that coffee's hot. Be careful.
Yes.
It happens. Coffee's hot, so I put a little of this on it. Welcome to Coffee with Kim Boggle. What we do is today have fun because it's Mother's Day. We're going to have coffee. We're going to have mimosas. If you would, give me a little note. Let me know you're here. Type in the comment section, no matter what platform you're on. That can be YouTube, it can be Periscope, it can be the Cosm platform, any of the platforms, the Facebook, what have you, and say hi. That way I know you're with me. Good morning, April. Keith Bailey says, yay, I so look forward to time with Kim Boggle. Thanks.
Yes.
Yes. Don't we all?
Yes.
Yes.
This morning when I was on a raging hangover, I thought, boy, I can't fucking wait. Not on Mother's Day. Not on Mother's Day. But I could be here with you. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to catch up with Kim Boggle, talk about some stuff that's happening, and get excited about that. Tell you all about the classes we have coming up this week, because classes have actually been really cool here at the Emporium. And then we're going to talk about the mystical market, because I did that yesterday.
Gonna do it today.
Gonna do it today. Am I freezing or am I doing okay?
That's fine.
Awesome. We'll talk about the mystical market. And then I have a guest coming next week. If you were to ask me who, I would tell you.
Who, Ken?
It's the Detroit Love Witch.
Oh.
Yes.
Jenny?
Jenny Baganowski. Good morning, Jenny. I hope you're well. And I hope you share this because I love you. She's so hot, too. She's gorgeous.
She is
Jenny
gorgeous.
Baganowski is good. Have you seen her?
It just took pictures.
She's flawless. Now, we met her in person,
We
didn't we?
did.
Anyway, we'll talk about that when we talk about the Detroit Love Witch. But we have a retreat coming up we're going to talk about because that's a thing. A Kim Boggle retreat. And then we'll do a gallery reading. You can type your questions in the comment section below on any platform you're on, and I will endeavor to answer them with tarot cards and some common sense, because apparently there's none of that in the world these days.
Oh, ain't that
And then last but not least, we'll do the Tarot Weekly Forecast. The Tarot Weekly Forecast, where I give you a card of the day for each day of next week and tell you not only what's going to happen, but also how to live it to the best possible outcome. You know, manipulate it. Happy Mother's Day. Something new is over here. That's awesome, Elizabeth. When did we get this? This is new? This is new. I thought that was another thing that's been here the whole time and I didn't know it. It's a cue. Can you see it? It's a thing. It's a cute thing. Hey, Brian Patrick O'Malley. Sarah Dixon said, you look awesome. What are you doing? I'm doing Coffee with Kim Boggle, and thank you for being here. But I'm working out every day for an hour, and I'm watching what I eat. I eat a lot of kale. I eat a lot of kale. I eat a lot of protein.
Mhm.
And
chicken
mostly, and broccoli. Yeah. So thanks, babe. Thank you for noticing. Michael Simmons says, Tarot Weekly Forecast. Nancy Dupin, how are things? Are you in the ER today? Nancy's a nurse in the ER at Hardin Memorial Hospital. So glad you could join us, and thank you for all the work that you do. Would you like to see how the show was written today? Would you like to see the level of preparation that I put forward? Boom. Essentially, it's a cocktail napkin with all of the details. So Today should be interesting. Anyway, today's Mother's Day, and wanted to read a really cute meme, but I couldn't find one. It's not that I was looking either. I actually just didn't try. But I wanted to read something about mothers and how special mothers are and all that they do for us, you know. And then Mackenzie said, "Why don't you go to your refrigerator and read one of those amazing magnets about beautiful people?" Because it really does reflect back at mothers. I think it reflects back at mothers and good people in general. So whether you're a mother or your mother at heart, this is for you. Put the glasses on because she ain't what she used to be. The most beautiful people are those who have known defeat, who've known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. These persons have an appreciation, a sensitivity, and an understanding of life that fills them with compassion, gentleness, and a deep loving concern. Beautiful people don't just happen. That's to all you mothers out there. And you know, I just want to say something to you. You're all exceptional. Well, most of you, except for that piece of trash back home. Most of you exceptional people. I just say, most of you are exceptional people. And I think that when it comes to things like acknowledging the struggles in your life, it's something that moms do best. You know what I mean? Like you can go to your mom and you can say things aren't right, and she's going to know exactly what to say because she's probably been there too, right? And of course, we wouldn't be here without mothers. They're terribly important in that process of life and birth. So anyway, I Father's Day is what, next month?
Yep.
In June, the first Sunday in June.
No, it's
The second Sunday in June.
17th or something.
Is it? I don't know.
I think it's the third Sunday.
I don't know. I always say to people, that aside from your spiritual journey, one of the most important journeys you can go on is becoming a parent.
Absolutely.
I think when you become a parent, you I don't know, it changes you as a person. I would like to have been a parent. I would like to have had a kid. That didn't work out for me. However, I've got lots of really great nieces and nephews, and I've got kids by choice. Lily from Michigan. I love my Lily. And there's Miss Charlize, who I absolutely love and adore. She's my good buddy. I spoke to her this morning. So anyway, I'm never going to be a parent, but I am in a way.
You are.
Chosen family is sometimes the best, right? Okay, so let's talk. Let's catch up. We got the Mystical Market happening at the Clarion Hotel. That's off of the interstate there in Lexington. Newtown Pike. That's the exit, right? Newtown Pike. That's going to be in Lexington, Kentucky today from 12 noon until 4 p.m. You can come see me. You can get, oh my gosh, you can go get a really bad tarot reading from Wes Forsyth. Wes Forsyth from Scarefest. He's amazing. He looked awesome. He had a...
was he dressed like a rabbit yesterday?
He was dressed like Wes Forsyth was dressed like a rabbit, and it was pretty. Actually, like pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He had his beard pulled down like this and a little tie on it, and there's a little sprig of beard left at the bottom. Like he thought it was really something very sharp. You could tell by the way he was modeling it. He was serving that chin bow. You know what I mean? Like Wes, and Wes is different. I don't know if you've met and seen Wes lately, but he's different. He started meditating. Wes started meditating. Anyway, he's at the Mystical Market. As there are so many great people, you can get bath bombs there. You can get tarot card readings. You can get pet psychic readings with Carrie Kennedy from, what's the channel with Ghost Hunters? Not Ghost Hunters, Ghost Brothers? A&E, something like that from with the Ghost Brothers. She was on that program. You can get all kinds of things done. They even have options for like food and drink and things while you're there. So you can go to the Clarion Hotel off of Newtown Pike in Lexington, Kentucky. I think I already have a whole schedule booked. I don't even think I have a spot. If memory serves, I think I've got 2 spots left. Sarah, who I don't even think is up this morning. Is she, Sarah, there? Hey, happy Mother's Day, Sarah. Sarah Vegan. Say hello and happy Mother's Day to my business partner, Sarah, in the comment section. Tina Whitefair says that the Ghost Brothers are on Discovery Plus. I don't know about that. Anyway, we're on Cosm, so that's what matters. Right. Let's see, what else were we talking about? Sarah went and bought all kinds of really great bath bombs yesterday and body sprays and stuff like that. It's really pretty cool. We're there no longer than like 30 minutes. She had 2 bags of stuff. She's like, I'm getting things for the kids. I'm like, it's Mother's Day. She's like, in for me. Then she wrote me last night and said, I think that this should actually go to my mom, like what she got. And I was like, so really you did no shopping for you at all. And then she reminded me that it was my idea that her mom would like what she got. So, and if this wasn't so early, and I'm sure that gift hasn't been given out, I'd tell you about it because it was a really great gift. So anyway, come see me at the Mystical Market. At the very least, we can have a cigarette outside, or we can just, giggle and have fun and play with each other's hair. I don't know. It's a fun day. Classes. We have classes. Classes every Tuesday and every Thursday at Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium. And this one's been a really great venture that we've been on. The Major Arcana Tarot 102 I taught last week was monstrously successful. And so many people in the class are booking private classes so that they can stay on track. If they're missing a group class, they go into a private class. And this keeps them on track, and they hope to all graduate together. Isn't that cool? During graduation, you get to have a special little moment with us at the Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium, and you have to read for me. That's actually your final exam.
Final exam. That's awesome.
Is to read for me. I would have my balls would be in my throat. Wouldn't you if you were a reader? Would you be Kyle? Would you read me if it was like if you were doing
for Phil?
For Phil? I asked my friend Kyle if he would read me, and he said for Phil. The library's open, right? That's what Ruth says. 24/7. Library's open 24/7. Thank God you're cute.
That is amazing.
That mouth will get you nowhere.
Semester.
Okay. So anyway, Tarot 102 was last week on Thursday. This Tuesday, the 11th of May, I have Miss Jessica Ballard coming back. Jessica Ballard, astrology extraordinaire. Boom,
She's
done.
amazing.
She's phenomenal. Jessica Ballard is phenomenal. So she's going to be with us the 11th at 6:30, I think, for the new moon ceremonial class, I think. Sarah, if I'm wrong, tell me to shut it down. Let's see here. Yeah, Sarah said, shut your mouth. My mother's on here. I know, Sarah. I know. I didn't say shit. Anyway, so that if you want to attend that, please do. The new moon ceremonial class, I think, is happening. If I'm wrong, Sarah's going to stop me. Thursday the 13th. Thursday the 13th, I'm teaching Psychic Development, Introduction into Clairaudience. So Psychic Development 101 is clairvoyance. I teach you how to see beyond. It's 100% successful. Am I wrong?
No.
You've been here nearly every single time. You've been here for one class? Hasn't everybody experienced some kind of a psychic?
Been phenomenal.
And it is really great in this room with all the lights turned off and all the candles going. And there's a certain thing I do the other girls don't do in the dark with the candles. It's really going to work for you.
Just during this class? Or?
Just during the class. Yes. My mother, what filth. Yeah. Anyway, that's a vibe. Come to Psychic Development 102, Introduction to Clairaudience. That's going to be Thursday. Thursday at 6:30 p.m. here at Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium. I have a guest next week, Miss Jenny Baganowski, the Detroit Love Witch, and she is going to kill it. She's going to kill it. It is a really cool honor to have her here because I met her in Michigan a couple of years ago. Lies. I met her on Twitter. I met her on Twitter and Facebook. We became kind of friends, and she at that time was involved with what was Biddy Space in a program they had on, but you can find on Amazon Prime. And from there, we kind of went to a couple of events, and she was there. She gave us fantastic gifts, beautiful makeup and all kinds of lovely things, sunscreen and exfoliant and highbrow, top dollar, top shelf stuff. And that's how I knew she loved me. She was sharing concealer with me.
Yeah, we salivated all over it.
We celebrated all over them.
Yeah, they were exceptional.
It was Teresa and Jenny Baganowski. They were just fantastic gals.
Yes.
And so anyway, Jenny is known as the Detroit Love Witch. She's a full-time tarot card reader and mystic. I mean, that's who she really is. She is going to be teaching Introduction into Love Spells. She's going to be doing Candle Magic Basics and Love Bath Rituals. Love Bath Rituals. So that is going to be Friday night, next weekend. It's going to come with a meet and greet cocktail hour, sponsored by Kim's Cakes and Catering and Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium. And yeah, she's going to be pretty cool, I think. Friday night, we're going to do the bath ritual. We're going to start in here and then end up in the bathroom. I'm down for it, I swear. If I don't get 6 people in that bathroom with me Friday night, just stepping all over each other, doing witchcraft in the bathroom, my night's not complete. I will send everyone home and we'll try it again on Saturday. So that, yeah, I'll be like, get out, this ain't working. See you tomorrow. Anyway, on Saturday, that's next Saturday, I forget what day that is that 15th? On the 15th, Saturday the 15th, we're going to be having readings with her from 10 till 2. Then at 2 o'clock, she's going to teach Introduction into Candle Magic. At 3 o'clock, she's going to teach Love Spell Basics. So whether you're in a relationship with a man and you want to keep him, or you're in a relationship with a man and you want to dump him, or you're not in a relationship at all and you just want to hook one, and you want to maybe do some candle magic and some beautiful love spells with someone who knows what they're actually doing, come see us next weekend for those classes. After the classes are done, Jenny and I are going to have a break together so I can have a cigarette and a moment to myself with Jenny, a moment alone with Jenny. And then we're going to come back at 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, and we're going to have cocktail hour, and we're going to have what I'm calling the dual gallery reading.
So excited.
If you would ask me what the dual gallery reading was, Mackenzie, I'd love to tell you.
What is that?
Well, I'm glad you asked. The dual gallery reading is now seen on your graphics on your screen. Elizabeth Saint is serving it to me today. It's a dual gallery reading featuring myself, Kim Boggle, and Detroit Love Witch, Jenny Baganowski. It's going to be Saturday, the 15th of May at 7 p.m. Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium at 511 West Broadway Street, Frankfort, Kentucky, 40601. $45 a ticket. Here's why. You get to come for the whole social hour. That covers your cocktails, which are going to be, the hors d'oeuvres are going to be sick next week. Mama Kim has already told me. I mean, it's going to be sick. So you're going to get that. You're going to get a couple of cocktails thrown in. You know, it's a complimentary kind of gig. It's a gift from us. And then you're going to sit down in the dining room. We're going to pull the table all the way back. And she's going to sit on one side of the table. I'm going to sit on the other. We're going to answer all of the questions everyone has in the audience. Now, the reason we're calling it dual, D-U-E-L, and not dual, D-U-A-L, is a simple fact. We're not doing it together necessarily. You may ask a question, she feels one way and I feel differently. So it's literally dueling readers. It's something that nobody else has done in this house, or to my knowledge. I've never seen it done. But it reminds me of Billy Joel and Elton John. They used to put the pianos back to back, you know. And Elton was on one side, Billy was on the other, and they would play together and then played separate. And sometimes it was on point. Sometimes Billy Joel would fall asleep. Did you know that? Billy Joel would fall asleep. Did you know it?
No.
Yeah, ask Elton. He'll tell you. Because Elton and I are big friends.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Game Mafia. It's a thing.
We need to have him here.
Who, Elton? He wouldn't come here.
You don't think? Yes, he would.
Not after the shenanigans he pulled last time. I won't have it. I won't have it. Yeah. Anyway, so Detroit Love Witch, it's happening Sunday. She will be with us on Coffee with Kim Boggle. So on Sunday, you'll be able to see me and Jenny Baganowski together. You will also be able to purchase tickets to come watch it in person. However, the tickets for that are very limited. Like, there's probably only going to be 4 tickets sold to that. And it's the least expensive option of them all. So for $20, you get to come in and have maybe some mimosas, maybe. I don't normally serve alcohol here, but
Drink
I said it, saw it, and was, I don't serve it, but I drink it. Copious amounts. We're going to have some mimosas and what kind of a continental breakfast vibe, I guess. Yeah. From Kim's Cakes and Catering. And I'm here for it. I hope you're here for it too. That's going to be next Sunday. So if you want to come to Coffee with Kim Boggle and see me in the Detroit Love Witch, let me know. Okay, cool. One last thing. The retreat. My partner, Sarah, has come up with this amazing idea where you can spend a whole weekend with me getting nothing but the woo-woo, all the mystical, ethereal, metaphysical greatness. You're gonna go to, this is how it's gonna work. It's gonna be held in an undisclosed location. Nobody even knows what the address is. Nobody knows the address to this place. You're gonna meet up in one area. You will park. You will be picked up, shuttled to that location, dropped off. At that point, you never touch your purse again. You don't have to worry about a fucking thing. Everything's included. It's all inclusive. Your room or your tent or total camp style, if you want to camp out, you can do that. Or you can be in the house with me and the air conditioning. But anyway, you can do that. It's going to be super great. I'm telling you, days of events that you can either participate in or you go get in a hammock and nobody's going to say a word to you. So there's tons of activities, tons of classes, kind of workshop things, magical moments that you can get involved in. That's going to probably be really beneficial for people who are stressed out and have special interest here. It's going to be like the perfect thing for them. Get away, learn something new, have a great time. Don't you think?
That's awesome.
I think it's going to be fabulous. So it's going to be the last weekend in June? Let's look. I think it's June the 26th, right? Something like that. Let's find out. Yes, because I'm sharing the first time brand new information. So it's going to be on June 26th, 27th. So we'll pick you up on the 25th, take you to the location, drop your ass off. You are completely immersed in a mystical experience with your buddy Kim Boggle. Food will be catered. Everything will be done. Actually, food will be cooked there. I think he will be shuttled in as well. And you get to spend time with me and people who are really important to me in a way that is really relaxing and fun. Right? So Kim Boggle's mystical retreat happening late June. We'll get you some details on that. And for more information, you can find them on Kim Boggle's Mystical Emporium on Facebook. All right, let's do a gallery reading. Gallery reading. If you have questions, you can type them in the comment section below and I will endeavor to answer them. Let's see who's with us. Miss Angela Allen said, sign me up. Sign me up. Tina White here says that's amazing. I really hope you all could come and do it. I would really love for you all to do it. It's going to be a phenomenal thing. All the food's going to be fantastic. She's working with a restaurant to do that.
Do you have a limit on that?
Do I have a limit?
A capacity limit on that?
No, there's no capacity limit as I know it, because in the house, there is a capacity limit. In the house, if you want to sleep in the house, the air conditioning and your buddy Kim Boggle, there's a limit. Yeah. But everything else is going to be, huh? Well, a limit to sleeping with me? What a, that's good. Kyle, that sounds like you're kind of smartiness. Yeah. So Karen Juback had a question here. No, let's see. Let's do Tina White here. I'm not ready for Tina White here in a second. Let's look at Tina White here's question. Tina White here said, should I accept the job offer I just got? Tina White here, who's been a fantastic client of Tarot by Ken's for a long time. Miss you, Tina White here. We should get you on the schedule for a private reading. She just wants to know if she should take the job that she's been offered, okay? What we'll do here is we'll find out yes or no, and then we'll also find out why or why not. It's in the whys and why not that we really get to mess with the situation, because if it's something that we can deal with, then through faith, concrete action, perseverance, we'll knock it out. You will take that job and you will do well because we've got you, right? Show Tina White here some love in the comment section and give her those emojis, right? Give it to her good. Should she? Wait, Sarah says yes, there's a limit. There's 12. There's only 12 places available. So I thought we were just going to put people out in the yard. I had no idea. Come see Kim Boggle. Sleep in a driveway. Only the best. Only the best. You know what, Tina? Tina, who asked, should she accept the job offer that she just got? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. You drew a couple of cards that are concerning to me, one being a 4 of coins, which would be indicative of holding on to the job that you currently have, right? You see that, how he's sort of hunkered down on it? It gives you kind of an idea that he's also a little greedy, but for the purposes of the reading here, you'll see that he's probably holding on to the job he has. Even though that's the factor, it's still a 4. Now, it's a 4 minor arcana. What does that mean? It's the number 4 on a card that is not a major arcana. It's one of the day-to-day cards, so it's not this like great big huge thing. But 4s are numbers of stability, right? And coins are about work, family, home, and money. So even though he's holding on to it and it's a yes option, I think that crown above him here speaks to thinking about the new job seriously. Okay, so it doesn't say no, but it doesn't give you a great yes. You know, that particular card. However, I feel good about it. You also got a 10 of Cups, which I think means emotional fulfillment will come to you through getting this new job. which is something we all like, but really it's something we need to stop doing. We've got to stop being emotionally attached to the work that we do. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you will retire, and then you will have to figure out who you are again. And men are the worst for it. Have you noticed it? That they are what they do. Now listen, how hypocritical of me, like hypocrisy flying out of my mouth. I care more about my job than I do just about anything, don't I? Yeah. Probably the greatest love of my life, I would say. But we got to stop doing it because it shouldn't define us, and we shouldn't be up and down with how our jobs go. You know, sometimes you give and give and give and give, and then they take and take and take and take, as it usually goes, and then you're left feeling miserable and, you know, run down. So Tina, yes, take that new job. Take that new job. Just keep it in perspective. You know, keep it in perspective. I hope that serves you well. And good morning to you, Miss Kathy. Kathy Seaver says, got to get some love from the lovely Ken Boggle on this day. If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for watching Coffee with Ken Boggle. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends and your family. Yes, Kathy says, get it, Tina. Go get it. Better work. Let's see what else is happening. Michael Simmons says, can I hear from my spirit guides? It is time to extend my business. When should I leave my full-time job? But baby boy, if you want all these questions answered, you need to get yourself a private reading. Michael done brought up a whole novel here, got a Q&A section. Can I get messages from my spirit guide? Should I extend my business? Should I leave my full-time job? Oh, he says, you have inspired me to put everything I have into my business. Now I feel like a dick. You inspired me to put everything I have into my business. Well, that makes me feel very good, you know? Yeah, so let's take a look at it. Can you hear from your spirit guides? Let's hear from your spirit guides as it relates to your business, okay? So this one's from Michael. Let's do that for him, okay? What a nice thing to inspire somebody to go all into their business.
Live by example.
Yeah, you got to sometimes do it afraid. You know, that's something that I've learned a lot lately in many areas of my life. Like, I think to myself, there's a lot that I panic or I freak out about. You know, there's a lot that I have anxiety over. And sometimes you should just open yourself up to the possibilities and take a big, great leap, even if you're afraid. What?
Michael said, but you're my dick.
I am your dick. Yes, son. Yes, son. This one's for you, Dick. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. We're just now 30 minutes into it, so y'all just get ready. This is going straight to hell. All right, Michael, here's the thing. The key to your business success is understanding that you're not on a linear path. You're not on a linear path. Your success in business is going to sway. The card here is called the moon. What goes up will go down. What goes left will go right. Everything that should work out won't. Everything that is impossible will become feasible. These things should become comedic to you. Don't get involved with it. Don't go through the roller coaster emotionally and mentally. Just allow it. Just soar on faith. Stay focused and enjoy what there is to enjoy about it. Don't go up and down with it as it goes on this journey. Okay. The other thing is you've got to actually make action. You have to actually take action. You have a lot of great ideas. You're probably a visionary by the looks of the Seven of Cups. You're probably a visionary. You've got a lot on your mind, maybe. Things that you'd like to do, things you'd like to accomplish. It's important to not just leave those in the air. It's important to make these things a reality. So manifest what you would like to have in your life. Don't just let it kind of just be there, right? See that, babe? Mm-hmm. Daydreaming card. Daydreaming card. Don't daydream alone. Daydreaming and imagination is step one of manifestation. Step two is speaking into existence. Step three is planning it. Step four is to put concrete action in. So follow that formula. If you missed it, hit rewind. And it's on like 2 other episodes, so you can watch it. I bet you've seen all of them, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah. Anywho, so manifest it, make it happen. Take all those things out of up here and bring them into the real world. Also, I think you should probably keep a journal by your bed so that you can get all these great ideas down on paper. Also, I think it's a great idea to leave it by your bed and never move it, because sometimes you figure things out in your sleep, because I think Michael is nocturnal intuitive. Whenever you see the moon, it's always a pretty good indication these people are figuring things out at night. Nocturnal intuitive is not something you're going to find out on Google. It's actually 29 years of my experience, a group of people or intuitive talent that I've come to notice. There's some people that when the lights go down, they turn on, you know? No one I know. Anyway, nocturnal intuitive. I think that's what you are. Keep your notebook by the bed. Write everything down. As these ideas come to you, as these visions come to you, as you start to process things, write them all down. And I think you're going to be very impressed with exactly how much you can accomplish by doing that, including sleep. I think you could accomplish something very important, which is sleep, right?
Mhm.
How many of you are sleeping well right now?
Mhm.
Not. You slept good, though, didn't you?
Well, I was looking last night. but-
Did you sleep good last night, Mackenzie?
Yeah,
You
but it's because
dog.
I've worked in the yard for the past 2 days.
You worked in the yard and you were a little drunk, I bet.
Yeah.
Mackenzie's a hard drinker. Shooting up and all kinds of things. We're here for it. We're going to help her out. Did you sleep okay? We all just have a whole lot on our minds, is my point. We all have a whole lot on our minds, except Mackenzie, because she's a pass out drunk. She's blackout Betty. We call her blackout Betty around the house. It's okay. We're here for you. We're here for you. Anyway, so yeah, I really worry that you've got too much in your head, Michael, and I think it's time to get it out of there and get it into the real world and actually process it and make some actions happen. I want you to make efficient movements, though. Don't just be acting for the sake of acting. Rather, get in there and do it the way that's going to be efficient and the way that's going to be very beneficial to you long term. Remember, we reap what we sow, so sow the seeds of success as often and as consistently as you can. Yeah? Thank you, dick. Yeah. All right, let's see here. What's happening here? Seems like somebody named Chanel Fletcher's she lost her father last week. My stepdad died last Friday, and I didn't get to see him before he died. How can I say goodbye now? Is he angry with me? Chanel, something I normally don't do, and I'm not going to do it today, is read for people mediumship readings. I think that your stepdad deserves a lot more, than just answering questions in the comment section. So I would really, really, on a Facebook on Sunday morning on Mother's Day, let's give him some more respect than that. So why don't you go to tarotbyken.com, click on the contact booking form, send me, submit it. It comes directly to my phone, and I'm telling you, as soon as we're done for the weekend and I have a moment to breathe, probably tomorrow, I'll be in touch. We'll book you an appointment, because losing family is hard, especially this time of year. Well, no, any fucking time of year is losing family is hard. Stepdad or not, it's a bummer when you lose somebody. Just this week, my girlfriend Kathy lost a fur baby. She had this big, beautiful dog she's had for years, and she lost him, and she's a wreck. So yeah, losing people that you love and our family members is hard. So we won't do it right now on a Facebook Live. But we'll do it privately. Okay, cool. So let's see. Michael says he's starting his journal today. Good for you. Good for you, Michael. Good for you. Brian Patrick O'Malley says, hashtag Kim Boggle Original Nocturnal Intuitive. I like it. Brian Patrick O'Malley featured me on his TikTok this weekend. Rob Abbott, hi Rob, says, after a huge issue a couple of weeks ago, I'm certain a few folks throwing bad juju my way. Am I under crossed conditions? Crossed as in hoodoo, voodoo, ATRs means cursed, hexed, etc. Rob Abbott, who have you pissed off? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? Let's find out if somebody's cursed on Mother's Day on a Facebook Live. Let's do it. Okay, this one's for Rob Abbott. He's coming to us from Facebook. He wants to know, after the huge issue a couple of weeks ago, if he's been cursed because of it. I know a little bit of something about being cursed. I was involved with the farm witch for a minute, and he laid a hex on me. We had a think
It's gone.
It's gone. The hex is gone. Bless it. Rob Abbott, I'm really wondering what you did to be so paranoid about being hexed, though. You must have been a humdinger. The question itself is confessional, He did something happened, and now he's like legitimately concerned. I just want to know what he did. Is Rob Abbott hexed? I hope the answer is no, dog, because that's real stuff. Okay, we draw a 5-card spread, right? Each card in the 78 cards is listed as a yes or no. Okay, they're divvied up into numbers and suits and arcanas, okay? statistically, based on how these cards are debied up and how they're separated into yes or no's, you are statistically going to draw a 3-card yes most often. That's when I say about a 70% chance, right? When you draw a 4-card yes, I say odds are really good. That's like a 100% yes. And when you draw a 5-card yes, I say absolutely. So you drew a 4-card yes. I think that you have done something to somebody and they've laid some bad juju on you. Now, look, you may say to me that you don't believe in that. And I'll say to you, check yourself, because everything is energy. The good we put out in the world and the bad we put out in the world, it's all energy. And when someone intentionally goes through a ritualistic practice to throw bad juju your way, it is energy that manifests, because they're speaking it into existence. They're performing a ritual thing. They're putting concrete actions out there. I've seen people be hexed. I really think that kid cursed me. I really do. I went through a series of bullshit for like weeks. Old farm witch. Anyway.
Not old.
Yeah, not old at all. Anyway, so yeah, I think so. I think maybe you should go see Jenny Baganowski and see what she's got in the way of a chicken, or like a ritualistic sacrifice. I don't know. Maybe you need to say, oh yes, okay. Be realistic. I hear that. Yeah. You don't have to kill the chicken, but if you do, you can fry it later. Huh?
Get centered. Get some sage.
I say this, if you feel that this is the case, I think prayer is always a good option. I think prayer is always a good option. I think aura work is really good. I think, what are the Epsom salt psychic baths are really good, letting that magnesium draw all of the impurities out of you and slosh it down the drain. That's great. Definitely get saged, get blessed, I think. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh and people who love you, and let them care for you. And I think limit the amount of time you spend dealing with the dark side of the paranormal. So maybe put a halt on any kind of like heavy dark movies you're watching or heavy dark music that you're playing. It will only feed the darker energies. And that doesn't come from just me. Ed and Lorraine Warren would have told you the same thing. Hexes and curses are real. As are good spell work. Good spell work's real too. You can get all kinds of really great things accomplished by putting your mind to something and, doing stone gritting and, candle magic and things like that. Maybe a love bath ritual. Friday night here at Camp Boggle. So important for that. Message below. So yeah, good luck, Rob. Again, if you want to let me know what you did to cause such a hex, I'd sure appreciate it, because I'm a nosy bastard. Oh, I bet he did. One, he's a man. Don't give me that. Men are we're terrible, aren't we?
Absolutely terrible.
We're horrible creatures. God knows it. You know it. Please. But 3 drinks later, where were you last night? Bring me her, because you'd be like, yes, men are horrible and we hate them all. But he's a man, and he's acting like he doesn't know what's up. But just maybe, there's something up. Rob,
maybe he didn't do it, and maybe they conceived that he didn't.
Oh, or maybe he tripped them in the produce section for laughs, for shits and giggles. There that witch was trying to get a fucking tomato or something. He tripped her by the kale. She rolled around by the oranges and hexed him on the spot.
You're not supposed to eat kale.
Kale's blessed. It's blessed. You're not allowed. Kale is not a garnish, and you're all can rot. It's amazing. Anyway, so Rob says he's a professional conjure worker. 7 days of spiritual cleansings and baths. Well done. You smell great, I bet. I'm here for it. Okay, cool. Michael Simmons, laughing face emoji. Sarah says, there are things to do in this case that doesn't bring harm. Just saying. So true. In fact, I think the worst thing you can do is ricochet those kinds of intentions back at the other person, because that only compounds the negativity in the situation that comes back. But remember, everything you do, everything you think, say, or do is something called karma. And that karma is a cause that creates an effect. It always comes back to you. This is not just in spell work. It's not just a woo-woo thing. It's a universal law of cause and effect. So if you feel that you have been wronged, don't throw curses at people left, right, and center, because you will eventually pay for it. You will eventually pay for it in this life or the next. And by the way, reincarnation is real, and you do carry your karmic balance throughout your spiritual journey. That's just fact. I'm 29 years of hearing it from spirits. I know that that's fact. So anyway, Don't throw shit out there, you know, don't be negative. And I think there's so much negativity in the world right now. Why spend time concentrating and intentionally putting it on someone else? You know, mind your own, Karen, you know, unless you're the witch that he wronged. And then I'm sorry that this happened to you. And I really hope that things are going great in your life. And, you know, come see me for free. I'll get you dinner. Yeah. Yeah. Love you. All right, so let's do the Tarot Weekly Forecast. Are you ready? Thank you all very much for participating in the gallery reading. Again, we have a dual gallery reading with me and the Detroit Love Witch next Saturday, Saturday the 15th, here at Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium. Your questions answered. One table, two readers. Your questions answered. That imagery was sick, and I did it. Did you see it? The imagery for the Detroit Love Witch? Mm-hmm. It's hot. Did you see it? Mm-hmm. Brag about it. It's lovely, isn't it? Very good. All right, here we go. Tarot Weekly Forecast. I'm going to give you a card of the day for each day next week. I'll tell you not only what's going to happen, but also how to skillfully go about making it better for you. So if something's terrible, we'll make it terrific. If something's fine, we'll make it fantastic. Right? That's what we do. Tarot Weekly Forecast. That's Rick D's Weekly Top 40, wasn't it? It was Rick D's and Weekly Top 40. No?
No.
I bet it was. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. A little bit of a roller coaster. Monday would be the 10th of May. Monday, the 10th of May. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is an exceptionally great card. It means that you have reasons to celebrate. Things are kind of feeling stable. Things are feeling kind of good. Things are kind of back on track. Look, it's a 4. It's the first time you're finding stability in certain areas in your life in a minute. Stability is something we've all been kind of missing. So even though it's a 4, which isn't a completion of any kind or something really remarkably great, it's still nice. It's still nice. It's something, you know? When you say, good God, throw me a bone. Boom, it's Monday. If you're not in rhythm with that on Monday, check what you've done recently that has thrown you off balance and then stop it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we're on path and everything's really great and good, and then we get all kind of like ego about it, and then we do something that ruins it, and then we're off kilter and we kind of just wallow in it. Said a friend. Stop doing that, you know, come up out of it. Enjoy a moment of peace by doing the right thing at the right time, and focus on the work ahead. 4 of Wands, Monday the 10th. Tuesday the 11th of May. Tuesday the 11th of May, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is a very hard card. 10 of Swords is a difficult card because it's about mental exhaustion and fatigue and defeat. Also, it can be about betrayal, backstabbery, those kinds of things. Most often, though, I've found this card to be about mental defeat, having tried as hard as you can to figure things out, doing the best you can to put your best foot forward. One thing happens after the other, everything starts to compound, everything else then begins to kind of pile up, and then before you know it, you're done. Tuesday is way too early in the fucking week to be done. So I'm going to tell you to pull your big girl panties up. If you need help, reach out. I'm here. Not even kidding. But tough it out. The other thing I suggest to people is that we go ahead maybe tonight, start tonight, get yourself a notebook and start writing things down that are in your mind, because the 10 of Swords is indicative of a person who has way too much on their mind, So clear that stuff out. Clear that out. Go start tonight. If we start tonight, making room up here and putting things down on paper and dealing with them in the real world and not carrying them on our shoulders, then we have all of Monday to feel strong and stable and enjoy our 4 of Wands, because it's Monday. The 9th is the 4 of Wands. And then Tuesday, hopefully, we won't be a 10 of Swords. We could end up being a 6 of Swords, maybe. You're going to feel some kind of a heaviness on Tuesday. That's just fact. But if we get ahead of it now, it might alleviate some of that, make it a little bit better, right? Cool. That brings us to Wednesday. Wednesday is the 12th of May. This is the 7 of Coins. How many times have we had a 7 of Coins lately?
All the time.
It's like a real thing. 7 of Coins. Have you noticed it? It's like every freaking week. Seven of coins. Watch what actions you put out there. You know, it seems like the thing that we're talking about today is watching our actions and making sure we're sowing great seeds. We were talking earlier about the law of cause and effect. This is the cause. These are the things that you're doing. This is the seeds that you're sowing, which will be equivalent to the to what we reap. Right? You reap what you sow. Sow good seeds. Wednesday's an action day, but it's also a good day for you to take inventory. Now, you may say to me, why is it an action day? Well, because he, at the very basic level, is observing the actions he's already put into motion, and he's evaluating whether or not they're working out for him, right? So it's going to require you to put seeds in, put actions in motion, and also check and see what you're doing that hasn't played out for you as well as you'd like, and then maybe stop doing it and put the energy towards something else that is working for you. That is Wednesday, the 12th of May. Seven of coins. It's like we never draw the nine. You know, the seven is the sowing and the nine is the reaping. So it's like we never get the nine. Or did we get the nine last week?
Are we just not in that season yet?
Are we not in that season?
In the reaping season yet?
I don't know. Everybody's so individual. Mama Kim was asking, is it just like a cosmic thing where we're not in the place, all of us energetically, where we're ready to receive or to produce the seeds, right? We're not here to reap the benefit. I don't know. I think we're all living such individualistic lives. Like we're all such individuals, and there's so many different causes and effects in our own life and our own karma and things like that. I think it's more or less the universe, as always, is asking us to be patient. I think, as always, the universe is asking us to be patient. You know what? The real B word is budget. You know, and shortly behind that, in a long list of curses, is patience. I hate. Are you patient? Mm-hmm. You don't. I don't think you're patient. Are you?
I am.
Are you really? Seem like it. Dawn's pretty patient.
She is.
Dawn's pretty patient. Mackenzie's pretty patient to a point. Unless it's Lowe's, we won't get into it.
I stayed 3 times this week.
I hear. Mackenzie, we're not getting into it. What was good? High five, sis. Yes, you broke your bad juju's. You broke your Lowe's curse. Mom's okay with patience. You've been with me for 10 years. Right? You're pretty good with patience.
No. None.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's carry on. That was Wednesday. Wednesday the 12th. 5 is a 7 of coins. Let's move on to Thursday. Thursday will be the 13th of May. Look what that is there. That is the Knight of Cups. Now, last week we drew the Knight of Cups on the same day that I met a really nice guy. And guess he's back this week. This week it's going to be the 13th. The 13th, Thursday 13th, Knight of Cups.
It's a beautiful card. It's
a beautiful card. So the Knight of Cups is the most charismatic card in the deck. It is a sign that good messages are coming. At the very least, Thursday, you should expect good messages, okay? Good things coming your way. You may also want to note that it's about relationship opportunities. It's the sexiest card in the deck too, I think, the sexiest card. Look at that beautiful horse. Are you here for it?
Yeah.
For relationship status?
Well, I mean, that would be great.
On Thursday? Yeah. So yeah, I hope that you're as excited about that as I am, because I'm pretty thrilled about it. Knight of Cups. Now let's see here. Knights. Knights are usually young men between the ages of 13 and 30, right? So pages would be birth to 13, 14, 15. Knights would be men from 13 to 30. Kings would be 30 and on, right? Or they should be, right? So pay attention to the young adult men in your life on Thursday too. You might see one that needs a little extra love, or you might have one in your life who's willing to give you a little extra love. Share that love on Thursday. After the day we had on Tuesday, I'm here for it. That brings us to Friday. Friday is the 14th of May, and it is a king. And he is the King of Swords. So we know pages are about thinking about things. Knights are about acting on things. Queens are about nurturing things. Kings are about mastering things. Master your mind. Okay, master your mind. Okay, look. Elizabeth was just telling us last week we actually did draw a 9 of coins. Miss Pat, my good friend Pat, was telling Elizabeth, confirmed, we drew a 9 of coins last week. So we did have it. I just forgot, Miss Pat. It's a 5. It's a thing that happens. Anyway, so let's take a look at this. It's going to be on Friday the 14th. King of Swords. It's time to master your mind. It's time to master your communication skills. Time to problem solve. Time to troubleshoot. And time to stop overthinking. Make yourself a plan. Here's the formula I've been giving people, okay? And I've been giving it to people for like 8 or 9 years now. This is the formula. 1, you say, here's my problem. 2, you determine your authority in the situation. If you have no authority, then drop it. If you can't do anything about it, that's where your journal entry stops. It's done. Forget about it. Don't even worry about it. If you have some authority, figure out exactly how you can change the situation to your benefit. From there, develop a plan. Go ahead and manifest by thinking, speaking, and plotting your success in it. Okay? And then be done. If you begin to freak out, it comes back in your mind, say a few minutes later, you start to obsess over it again, go back to your book, open it up, reread your plan, or reread the fact that you have no authority and let it, allow it, right? Stop overthinking. The King of Swords controls his mind. He doesn't allow it to control him. So I really encourage all of you for Friday the 14th to stop being in your own head so much. This brings us to Saturday. Saturday is the 15th. Saturday's the 15th. Boom. That is 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is a great card. It's about entrepreneurship. It's waiting for your ship to come in. It's about being proactive to go get what you want. And that's a beautiful freaking card, isn't it? Look how it shines. It's beautiful. I think kind of odd that we start the week on a 4 of Wands and then toward the end of the week we're at a 3 of Wands, but it just shows you the cycles of getting what you want and the wands themselves. You know what I mean? After you're done manifesting, you don't just die. Just keep going, keep manifesting, keep bringing more things in. Make sure they're good things. Saturday the 15th of May, 3 of Wands. That brings us to Sunday. Praise be the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wheel of Fortune's a great card. Wheel of Fortune's a great card. Now, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? You want to talk about it real quick? Do you want to talk about Wheel of Fortune? These are each fixed signs of the zodiac. You'll notice that there's the bull representing Taurus, the lion, which represents Leo, Aquarius, and I think the other one is Pisces, is the other fixed sign of the... No, but in this one, it's seen as a hawk. I'm not quite sure what it... Anyway, for more information on astrology, attend an astrology class with Jessica Ballard. Am I right? I'm asking her the 4 fixed signs. Anyway, so these 4 fixed signs also represent the seasons, okay? This tells a tarot card reader to say to you, spin the Wheel of Fortune, take a risk, take a calculated risk, but then allow the time to pass, okay? Allow the time to pass, allow it to cycle through, allow it to kind of just happen, okay? You'll notice that the temptation, as represented by the snake here, the temptation to try to control the wheel will be real. So don't try to control the wheel. Spin it, stand back, keep your hands to yourself, stay grounded, be patient, and allow. Just allow, okay? If you find yourself being knocked out senseless from the wheel having gone horribly wrong, it doesn't mean that it's also going to happen this time. Never be afraid of taking calculated risks. Never be afraid of that. Even spontaneous risks are good, you know, as long as they're not hurting you or somebody else, right?
But look how it set up the weekend for Jenny.
Yeah, look how it set up the weekend for my weekend with the Detroit Love Witch, Jenny Baganowski. Yeah. See, Friday, King of Swords means I'll be eloquent as fuck. And it's going to be lovely. And I'm going to have everything figured out. Sarah's probably going to really manhandle that. Sarah should come up as a queen in tarot. However, she's so hardcore about structuring plans, and she's mastered so many different areas that she comes up as a king. In fact, a lot of the women in my life do. You're all pretty similar in that way. Yes, most of every woman I know comes in that way. Elizabeth Saint, she's that way too. She comes up as a king. But anywho, yeah, she's probably got it all figured out. She's probably got it logistically nailed down. Sarah's already beyond it. Sarah's in July right now. You know what I mean? She's just amazing. Sarah is amazing. Anyway, oh, my good girlfriend, Allison Campbell Pinkston says, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. By the way, if you'd like to have some jewelry from Miss Allison Pinkston, you can come to June's open house. Isn't it a lovely bracelet that I got from her? All is One Art by Allison. Beautiful. That's an actual butterfly wing. She goes to a conservatory and collects the butterflies after they have lived and passed naturally. They then preserve them. She goes and gets them and creates art with them. She will be at the Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium open house. That's going to be in June, the weekend of June 12th. Okay. Also with us will be Jessica Ballard. Lots of things coming up. So come spend time with me at Ken Boggle's Mystical Emporium. And if you come to one of these events and you get all wired up or maybe liquored up and you need a place to stay, I've got beds and they're comfortable, right? Got great comfortable beds and they're clean and they're nice and they're lovely. Spend the night with me. Who knows what we could get into. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Mary Lou. I love you, Mom. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. I hope you know how much you mean to me, and I think you're exceptional parents. And maybe pat yourselves on the back a little bit. Yesterday at the Mystical Market, I met a lot of ladies who judge themselves really harshly. The truth is that no one is a great, perfect mother. They just don't exist. They don't exist. So take it easy on yourself. Jenny Suture, I want to say happy Mother's Day to you too and let you know I love you. Kelly Schaefer, Kelly Grote, Tina, all of you. I love you very much. So that's it for me. Take care of yourselves. Take even better care of each other because at the end of the day, you are your brother's keeper. Okay, your happiness is not more important, nor is it independent of his. Okay, we are all as inseparable as fish and water. Fuck with the fish, fuck with the water. We can't exist without each other, so take better care of each other. All right, cool. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.